Hello, this is Tom Siles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And my frustration continues. I checked the weather as far as space weather and how it should affect shortwave reception, and it shows us that at least some of the parameters are pretty good, but I still can't receive anything. So I decided to go on the internet, onto Global Tuners. That's a website you're seeing right now, which allows you to tune radios throughout the world and listen in. And you do have to register, but there's no costs involved. You just have to register. And then you log in, and then you can tune these radios. So I picked one here in Columbus, Ohio. It turns out that it's a SDR TV dongle, one modified for listening to HF radio. And so I thought, let's see what it can hear. So I'm listening to 9680, and I guess I dialed in the wrong thing. Nope, 9680, okay. And let me turn the volume back up. It's pretty poor. Matter of fact, hardly anything there. And if I turn my radio up, I'll turn this one down. I don't know if you hear that or not, but it's muffled at best, pretty poor. And this says it's Okeechobee, which is, down where I live, but if I go to shortwave.info and I sort by frequency, and these are broadcast in English only, and I go to 9680, that should be Radio Australia, which I've listened to many, many times. Now, of course, there are some other stations on this frequency. I don't see the one that they indicated on the other website, but I'm not receiving it. And usually this time of the morning, when band conditions are good, I can receive Radio Australia very good, but right now it's terrible, absolutely terrible. Now when I was first setting up my camera and everything, I was getting it okay. Not great, but okay. But now it's like dead, and it's now, that was at 6:30, now it's 7:20. So it's gone. Let's try something else here. Let's go back and I'll get the word out here in a minute. Sort by strength to my location. And here's China radio at 17490. Let me punch that in on my radio. 17490. Absolutely nothing, which doesn't surprise me. I usually don't get China radio up at that frequency this time of the morning. Let me see what else we got. Let me sort on China radio. And I usually get around 9 megahertz. Let me see. Yeah, 9.490. Let me try that. There we are. And it's not in English right now. So that's coming in pretty good. I don't know if my microphone is picking it up. So let's go to Global Tuners, and we'll dial in 9490, 9.490, and we'll turn that up. And he's not doing too good. Now, granted, This particular receiver, like I say, is an SDR TV dongle type receiver. He says he's got a long wire dipole. Let's go back and look at receivers and see what other receivers we got out there. Look at these are all the receivers that are online. Let's see if there's any close to me. Vero Beach, and that's a R75 that ICOM. If he's got a pretty good antenna, then that's a pretty good system. Let's tune him. And we'll open this receiver. And it's loading. And I don't see...
use the fork. I mean, look, it is not the central part of the book.
He's on AM mode, listening to a local broadcast. And I'm the only one on, so I can tune it. So let's dial in a frequency of 9.490. See if it defaults to megahertz. It does. We'll turn it back up. Yeah. So he's getting that station pretty good. Now, let's go back. You could tell that I'm just kind of winging it this morning. And where do I want to do? Oh, I was trying to see the location of the transmitter. Bearing is north of me, so it's probably around the world. And let me see that you can. What do you click on? I think you click on this to give you the map. Yeah. Okay. So we'll zoom out. And it's coming from China. So that's supposedly everything being correct. That signal that I'm listening to and I'm on both global tuners and my radio is coming from China. So why I can't get Radio Australia this morning is kind of a mystery. Let me go back. Let's go back again. Let's pick any station. We'll pick Radio Australia. Should be down here someplace. R Australia. There it is right there. We'll say go. I'm assuming it's going to be in English. And they've got several transmissions. The one we tried is 9580. Try it again. 9580. Okay, it's coming in now. Yep. Band conditions are improving. Let me turn it up a little bit. So, see there? That's one thing about shortwave. If you're not hearing anything, just be patient and it'll start coming in. So there's Radio Australia from Australia. Booming in. Pretty good. Not excellent. Pretty darn good. You're playing music, so I have to turn it off. So, what I wanted to show you here is when you're frustrated that maybe your radio or antenna's not working, you can always go to Global Tuners. Again, you have to register. Very simple to register, and then you log in, and then you can go to Receivers right here and pick a radio to try out to see if they are hearing things better than you are. And maybe they're not, so maybe it's not your setup, maybe it's just conditions. And right now it appears conditions are really changing from minute to minute. So turn your radios on. Things are not good, just do something else in the meantime and go back to it, and probably things will start working. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye.